Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some combos built around the new Redshift card, as well as Agatha's Soul Cauldron, and also the new Dredger's Insight to help this combo out. Redshift, if you know what this is, it's a 2 mana 2/3 with Vigilance. It taps to add 1 mana of any color, where X is its power, and spend this mana only to activate activated abilities. 12 mana to put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So why this card is so powerful in this deck is because there's an infinite combo in Standard here with Redshift and the Sleep-Cursed Faerie and Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So Sleep-Cursed Faerie is a 1 mana 3/3 Flying Ward 2. It comes into play with 3 stun counters on it, but it has this ability 2 mana to untap it. So you can kind of see where this is going. If you have the Redshift ability to tap for 2 mana or more based on its power, right? And this untaps for 2. If you can kind of combine those abilities, you get infinite mana, essentially. And Agatha's Soul Cauldron is exactly what we want to be doing with this, to combine those abilities. So if you have a fairy underneath Agatha's Soul Cauldron and you put it on a Redshift, then you get infinite mana for activated abilities. You can basically put all your permanents from your hand into play. And then kind of the win condition here is the Realm-Scorcher Hellkite, which you can pump infinite mana of activated abilities into it to do infinite damage to your opponent. Also just a decent card to hardcast potentially in the deck as well. So it also works if you have the Soul Cauldron, the Realm-Scorcher Hellkite underneath the Soul Cauldron, then you can just give this pinging ability 2 mana to do 1 damage to any target to any of your creatures once you've generated infinite mana. The other card we have is the Calming of the Whispered Hopes, which taps to add 1 mana of any color where X is its power. It also adds additional +1/+1 counters when a counter is added to something, which can be useful with the Agatha's Soul Cauldron, which puts +1/+1 counters on it. So the big addition here is this Redshift, which is just kind of like a 2 mana version almost of the Kami. So a cheaper version gives you more redundancy in this deck, in this combo as well. So that's pretty good. And then the Dredger's Insight is very powerful as well. 2 mana for this enchantment. It says whenever 1 or more artifact and or creature cards leave your graveyard, you gain a life. So this can give you some life gain, which is important. So when you use a Soul Cauldron on a creature, you gain some extra life. Can be good against aggressive decks. Lets you find the combo. And then when it enters, you mill 4, and you can put an artifact, creature, or land from among the milled cards in your hand. So perfect for this deck, right? Fills up your graveyard with potentially the Redshift, the Kami, or the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. Helps you find the Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So that's really what you want to do. Let's try to find the Soul Cauldron. Cash Grab is very similar, kind of does the same thing. You mill 4, put a permanent card. So you're trying to, again, mill these cards and find a Soul Cauldron. The Archaeologist, kind of the same thing. It mills cards and can also find a Soul Cauldron or maybe some of your other enabler cards here. So that's why that's in the deck. And Seed of Hope, kind of the same thing. Mills cards, can find a permanent, gain some life, which is useful. Just 1 mana, pretty cheap way to do this effect. So add that to the deck. So yeah, that's basically the whole deck here. Mana base, pretty straightforward. Kind of threw together 3 color lands here. But yeah, that is the infinite combo. So let's see if we can go infinite mana, do infinite damage in Standard with the new Redshift and Dredger's Insight. Okay, on the play here. This hand is pretty awful. Let's try something better. This is better. Ditch one of these lands. Let's see, blue, green, or red, green. I have double blue already, so that's fine. Yep. And pass. Okay, Seed of Hope. Get the land. Gain some life. Okay. Pass here. Hoping to grab something good. Push this cash grab. That makes me discard a card unless... I'm gonna see what I hit here. Ooh, hit a Soul Cauldron. Perfect. And then it says I can discard a non-land card or 2 lands. Is that what it is? I can ditch the Hellkite. Probably is fine. Since I have a Soul Cauldron. Would be nice to hard cast it, but probably play here. Oh, jeez. Okay, well now I just need a creature. Stick. And pass. I could just start exiling stuff. Level up, okay. I think I'll just hold off for now. Wow. Okay. Nothing. No creature. Alright. So, do I have a mana creature in here? No, I don't. Okay. Dredger's inside. Okay, that's a good one. Cast that. We can hit a creature here. Yeah, hit a Kami at least. Okay. And we can play it. And I guess we just get it out of cut down range now. Sure. Let's just get it out of cut down range now. Might as well. Really don't want them to kill this. No. Okay. And it's dead. Alright, fortunate. Okay, draw. Jeez. The lands. So this is has fewer than one or fewer cards. Okay, pass here. Man, need one creature. Could play some creature lands, I guess. Momentum Breaker. Makes me discard. This will gain me a life if I use it. Start your engines. Alright, let's do that. Let's exile Kami. Gain a life. Could be relevant. Draw. Oh, there's a Sleep-Cursed Faerie. If I'm not dead, then you're saying there's a chance? This can untap 1, 2 times, so not quite, but enough for next turn to go infinite. Hope they don't have any more removal. Shimmel. Okay. So that's interesting. Got a 5, and then I'm gonna go down to sure. Oh, Beseech. Yikes. That's bad. That is bad. Momentum Breaker, yeah. Let's get another Momentum Breaker. Don't think there's anything I can do in that case. Tons of removal. Oh, Hopeless Nightmare? Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Well, that does 2. Is that actually going to do it? Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Take the hit. I think I'm going to survive here, though. Because this gains me a life. And then make sure I don't take damage here. Blue and colorless. Untap. And then blue and colorless. Untap. And then during my upkeep, exile one more creature. I think I have an archaeologist here. So I think I'm going to survive this. At 1. And then I can make sure I don't take any damage here. Blue and colorless. Untap. Alright. And now this can tap for tons of blue and untap. Yep, so this should be lethal. I think we did work. Blue. We need to make sure I have 2. Yeah. Let's add red. Untap. And then add blue. Untap. And then add red. Untap. Blue. Start to add blue. Untap. Add red. Untap. Blue. Untap. Dinner. Well, no, we need more. We need more. Sure, maybe, yeah. Blue. Untap. Red. Untap. Blue. Untap. Dinner. Okay. Red. Untap. I think that's enough. We got big enough. Now, fix it. Let's it. Okay, let's clean it. I can do it. Yep, only clicks. Only has here. Nice. Blue opening. Da-da. Da-da. I did like a good team. They did a better rule, probably off here. They did like quickly. But quite the opposite. Alright, had 1 life. GG. Very nice. On to the next one. Okay, on the play here. This hand looks fine, keepable, I suppose. We'll lead with our fast lands here. So we can get Redshift down. Just pressure our opponent a little bit with it. I think that's fine. Play out our Redshift. And then we can play the Kami as well. That could have a backup plan of speed down. Light of hand. Ooh. Death Toucher. Okay. So yeah, let's go play the Kami here. Get some more mana going. We can maybe hardcast the Realm-Scorcher Hellkite. Mockingbird, gonna copy. Ooh, okay. Don't mind trading this off here. I think. I probably should have attacked last turn if that was the case, but given what I know what they're doing, and they have a clock here, I think it's fine just to put this in the graveyard. Not like I really need to use its ability for anything. So I might as well use it to trade off. Dive down. Ooh, nice. Okay. Cool. That's a cool one. Foundations. Okay, so we have... Let's go forest. Well, let's see what we hit. Here, keep up that cash grab. Let's see. Another Hellkite and another Kami. Might just be hard casting these Hellkites, I guess. Let's see what we hit off. Seed of Hope. Okay, there is a Soul Cauldron. Excellent. Let's get that down. And then... I don't think there's a Fae in here. No, there's no Fae in here, but... we can start to boost up the power of Kami here, so... Yep. Will give us a bunch of mana, either way. So we're going to take a little hit here. Go up at 2 poison. Let's exile. Get the Kami here. Okay. Another Soul Cauldron. Don't really need that for anything. I suppose it could play it, but I think I just want to play this. This is bargain, flying haste. Yeah, so we can get this up to a bunch of mana. Let's do that if we can. Exile Redshift. Putting counters on it. Could bargain this away, but I don't think I want to do that. So this will give us enough. Assuming this resolves. Play one of them. Does resolve. And then... I mean, they could have like another dive down. So maybe I'll just try to shoot these in the upkeep. I don't know. I guess if I did it now, this thing does have haste. Yeah, sure, I'll attack. Put a clock on them as well. I'm just thinking, make them use their mana. On their turn, if they have like a dive down or a protection spell or something. Yeah. Tyvar stand. Use another one. Okay, got it. Okay, sweet. Took that down. Looking good so far, I guess. No answer to our Hellkite, so play another one. Let's make this. Let's see. Let's exile Mockingbird. Unsummon on the Hellkite. It's fine. Mockingbird. Okay, add this, so now this can generate a ton of mana. Let's just replay it. And then play another one? There's no real reason to do that. In case they have like a board sweeper I can play around that. Okay. GG. Got there with the Hellkites. Okay, on the play here, this hand looks pretty good. Pretty decent. Go for the Sleep-Cursed Faerie. Okay, Hired Claw. And then play the Insight here. See what we hit. Ooh, let's get this Agatha Soul Cauldron going. Sure. This card is really good enabler for Soul Cauldron decks. And we hit a Redshift too, right? Wow, okay. So we are in business here. Potentially. If we're not going to be dead. That is the concern, I suppose. Another Insight. So let's see. If we go Soul Cauldron now, just thinking, we can do next turn and remove the Redshift and get infinite mana there. But we want to have something to do with the mana. So maybe, yeah, we can't do it right now. If I had a Kami here, I think. And then next turn we can go Soul Cauldron and go infinite. Okay. Shock and big hit. So let's see. There's an archaeologist. Okay, so might need to be quick here in terms of doing all this. We'll go Kami. That can just be infinite mana. Gain a life. Now we can untap it. And then now we just go tons of blue mana at first. Just to get a bunch of untaps here. Explode a bunch of blue mana. One gives me the nice. Let's see. Blue, blue, blue. Okay, so let's play Archaeologist. Let's see what we hit here. Another Soul Cauldron. I guess I'll take that. In case we need it for something. So, blue mana. Untap. Now we'll alternate with some green mana. And we'll go Dredger's Insight. Hopefully hit something good here. Okay, well, that's not great. We have a Redshift. We can cast it. And use its ability, but nothing to put into play. So, infinite mana with nothing to do. It's not great, but gain some life at least. We can untap. Play out everything. I don't know if we need to play out this other Soul Cauldron for a particular reason. Would pump something, maybe. We could put more counters on this if we did that way. Let's see, a Kami. Let's see, let's tap for red. Tap. Play out the Redshift. I think we'll just play out the Soul Cauldron and maybe attack with the Fairy. For 6. That could be okay, I guess. Yeah. I guess that's the play. Try to get a clock on them. Exile Redshift. So yeah. Okay. Well, that's my plan. So just go Fairy Beatdown, I guess. Since I didn't get to do much else. Throw away this Archaeologist to save some life here. This is a free block here, so let's do that. There's another Soul Cauldron. I don't think there's a point in doing that. Let's see. Exile Archaeologist. Let's put it up to 8 power in the air. I could get it to 10, but I played another one. I don't know if there's a point in doing that. But let's just attack there. And pass. So we're at 18 life. It's looking pretty good. I don't think they have anything they can do about it. 8/8 flying blocker here. That's fine. Kill the Redshift. Yeah, these Dredger's Inside's gaining all his life. Pretty good. Attack. And untap. Yep. Got him. Nice. On to the next one. This hand lacking in green mana. This one can do it. Let's throw back the forest. Probably could use the rest of these. Potentially. Put out the Sleep-Cursed Faerie here. Okay. Let's get down the Soul Cauldron, I think. And see what we hit off the Dredger's Insight. Or Archaeologist. We'll go for Insight, I think. Here. Do we want to play... No, we'll see. Just hit lands. We might want to make sure we find the right land here. Okay, we have a Kami here. So... we can go infinite mana with the Kami and the Fae. And in that case, we want to have... I guess it doesn't matter too much. We'll just put the Hellkite in hand. In that case. But I think as soon as next turn we can do that. And we'll just pass. Combo does require tons of clicking, which is annoying, but found a Kami, that's good. We'll do that end of turn. Yeah, because even if this was in the graveyard, we could use Soul Cauldron on it again too. Demolition Field, okay. My forest. It gives me another untap with the fairy. But I think we're going to go infinite here. I believe. So we can untap. And then we can go Kami. Gain a life. And now we can just go add tons of blue mana. Let's just do lots of blue at first. And then we'll do lots of red. I know I have the Hellkite too. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing here. Let's just keep going. Tons of blue mana for lots of untaps here. Let's just start alternating red mana with blue mana. Some of the challenges, I guess, is just not having enough time. Blue, untap, tap. Oops, clicked the wrong one. Red, untap. Yeah, much better, much easier to pull off in paper. So blue, blue, red, untap, red, untap, blue, untap, red, untap, blue, untap, red, untap, blue, untap. We need like we need 40 mana with this to win, essentially. Alright, should be good. attack with the fairy. Alright, I gave up. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Redshift combo, Agatha Soul Cauldron combo. This combo was pretty good, actually. I won most of the games that I played with it in ranked. Sometimes you don't even need the combo, the infinite combo, to go off. There was one game I just won with Realm-Scorcher Hellkites, which is pretty sweet. Card's very powerful, of course, if you can get it down. And Kami helps. I think Kami is like kind of the better card of the two here because it can tap for any mana. Of course, you could kind of hard cast the Realm-Scorcher Hellkite, but having redundancy with Redshift was really useful, I think. Just having this out there, just another threat that they kind of have to answer as well, is pretty good. So, yeah, I like the deck overall. I don't know if there's any necessary changes I would make. Let me know in the comments below any cards you might add or tweaks you might make. You might tweak the mana base a little bit. I wasn't 100% sure on this, but it seemed like a decent way to build a mana base, but probably isn't 100% optimal, but seemed good enough. But yeah, it was definitely fun. You know, this combo does require a ton of clicks. Maybe this is better to play like at FNM, in paper, something like that. You know, it is a lot of clicks to add a bunch of mana, untap, tap, untap over and over again, but you can get there eventually. I didn't run out of any time in any of the games, but you do have to be pretty quick when you're clicking just to make sure you get enough mana and can do enough damage to your opponent, especially if they've gained life or something like that. So something to consider when you're playing this on Arena versus paper. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support for my channel. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.